Good afternoon. Happy Tuesday. Welcome to Coffee and a Card. So I'm Holly with Handcrafted Blessings and here to say happy week after Christmas that doesn't make sense. I don't know if you guys feel that way, but this week between Christmas and New Year's is like that week where you don't really know what's going on. You're not sure what day it is. So yeah, that's pretty much where I'm at with it. But I do have a project to do with you guys today and got some happy mail that came in. And so that's what we're going to work on today. So we'll start with some happy mail. Happy mail is what I call the cards that y'all send to me because I love showing off your creativity and what you've been working on. So that's where we're going to get started today. So the first one comes from Sherry Miney in Colorado. And look at this. She has embossed that reindeer on her envelope. It's so pretty. Silver embossing. So welcome to all of you who are coming in today. Oh, okay. Hold on. She's got some notes here, so let me just set those aside. There we go. So we've got our, a moose card, and it says Merry Christmas, and again silver embossed there. That's why it's real sparkly. So, and then oh, look at that, she's done little corner pieces on the inside of each of the corners. That's really cute way to do that. Okay, we've got one from Kathy Shikatani in Oregon. Oh, this was a fun one. This was a kit. I don't remember if it was Paper Pumpkin or if it was a kit collection, but either way, it was one of those. Kits are so great, you guys. We're actually going to use a kit today. They're such a great way to get crafting. Maybe when you're feeling like your crafting mojo just isn't there, kits to the rescue. So it says Merry Christmas, and she's got her note there on the inside. So super cute card. Okay, the next one comes from Holly Paplow in California. Poinsettia, and that Handmade Wishes stamp set. I was just looking that up today and realizing that it's retiring. So super cute stamp set there. And she's got her notes on the inside. But yeah, this stamp set will be retiring. It looks like the punch is carrying over, but not the stamp set. Speaking of retiring, we only have like, I think a week left of this current catalog. So not a lot of time left if you've got your eye on some things that are going away. A lot of stuff retiring. I don't have a name here. Let's see. Diane Fidlin is who this next card is from. So you see she's embossed that foil. And it says, have a blessed Christmas season. And then on the inside, we've got her note there as well. But I liked how that is just shimmery foil right there. Very fun. Okay, here's one from Kathy Viverka in Ohio. It says, 'tis the season. It is the season. And I look outside and we have so much snow here. It's crazy. Crazy. So that's a fun fold. There we go. So you see this piece here where my fingers are at is actually on the inside of the card. So that's a cute way to do it. A couple here from team members. We've got Kathy Murphy from Illinois with an adorable snowman card. I loved this set. This was last Christmas, I think this stamp set was out. So super cute, but I like that. And then we've got Georgia Allen, another team member from here in Iowa. And let's see if I can get this out of the card. The envelope. So she has stamped candy canes all over the card. So on the front too. So that's really fun. Wait, on the card. I said the card. The envelope. So here we've got her card with more candy canes. It says thinking of you at Christmas time. And it spreads apart like this. And then on the back, she's got her note there. So that way you can stand it up so it could stand on the desk, just like this. So it's a cute way to do it. And then last but not least, we have one from Ann Northey from here in Iowa. And oh, that's so sweet. So you guys might remember I mentioned my friend Don. He passed away a few months ago, and he was a card maker. And so I would help him out with card bases and mats and stuff like that for his photographs. But this is one of the styles that he did before he and I met. So he would use these pre-printed bases that he had found, and this is one of his photographs. So that's really fun. So yeah, she sent me one of his cards. How cool. Okay, I'm going to set this over here, clear the workspace so that we can work on a project here. Oh, I see, Kathy, you're getting some snow tomorrow. We're heading into 40-degree weather in a few days, and I'm so excited. We can have 40s the rest of the winter. All right, I'm going to put my camera down, and we will take a look at a project here. So like I told you when we were going through those cards, I'm going to use a kit today, and it's actually the Paper Pumpkin. So Paper Pumpkin is a monthly box of fun that comes to you from Stampin' Up. It contains supplies for could be cards, it could be projects. We know ahead of time if it's cards or if it's projects. So if you don't want 3D projects, you could always skip a month. Or you can take the supplies from the 3D projects and turn them into cards, which we'll talk about here today, because this is a box of 3D projects. But I do want to say, if you're interested in the January Paper Pumpkin, it is cards. There is an optional add-on of treat boxes that you can get. So if you need some Valentine treats, it says Locked in Love. So it should be some love related cards. And then on the back of the sheet that came with it, they actually give you right here an idea for using the supplies in this kit to make a card. So they even give you the step-by-step directions to make this card. So kind of a fun little insert here for this month. So Paper Pumpkin always comes with a set of instructions that I often don't look at, but they can be handy if you want to make your stuff step by step exactly the way that you see on the pictures. There is that kind of an option here. It also tells you on the back what all of the coordinating colors are, and that's super helpful if you're making cards, because you can match your card bases to the pieces. So like I said, sometimes it's cards, sometimes it's 3D projects. This one has some more pictures here of ways that you can take these supplies and turn them into cards, but it's actually a whole bunch of gift card boxes, and they're not Christmassy. So I'm telling you all this for two reasons. One, there are refills of this available online. So if you're a current subscriber, you can still get a refill. And then I also have 2 extra full kits. So if you need one, just holler. It comes with the Garden Green Stampin' Spot. We've got some basic gray baker's twine. A stamp set that's got multiple occasions. So we've got, special delivery for your special delivery. So it works great for a baby. Good things come in small packages. Happy birthday. Well, the happy and the birthday are separate. So you can do happy birthday, happy for you, happy graduation. We've got cheers to forever. Oh baby, with love. You did it for graduation. So yeah, a lot of really cute stamps here. And then there's all sorts of pieces that come in this. And what I really thought was cool, check this out, you guys. So, where'd they go? So these are the gift card boxes right here. And I was looking at these and I was trying to pull out one of each color because I wanted to make some samples for you guys. But in the picture, there was a green one. And I thought, well, that's weird. I don't have any green green boxes. And then I realized, you guys, they're all double-sided. So you can mix and match. So you can do yellow or green. You got Calypso Coral or probably Balmy Blue. This one looks like Pear Pizzazz maybe, Petal Pink or Blushing Bride, a basic gray with the Pool Party. So you've got choices here. And the covers for these boxes are also double-sided. So we've got this flowers and leaves, or you can do the polka dots, little moons and stars. That would make such a little cute baby box with some stripes. There's graduation hats on here and pencils and clouds. On the other side is garden green polka dots. Some confetti, so great for like sprinkles on a birthday cake. Or we got some stripes on the back. So you can actually choose to use either side. And then we have a bazillion die cuts. So we've got die cut circles that have little dots around them. We've got rectangles, same thing, dots. We've got cupcakes and leaves, flowers, graduation hats, and stars. We've got some of these larger die cuts. And can you see how you could take this? So check this out for a second. So we've got stars. So let's come back over here. Take this. Do you see how you could pair those together on a card front and make a really cute card with these two? Really cute baby card. And you could pair it like with the stars for accents. So there's the garden green and well, now I'm curious, what color is that? It's a little hard to tell. I think it's Blushing Bride. It is. It's Blushing Bride. And then you've got this, just a confetti rectangle here. So lots and lots of die cuts in this set. And then here we've got some little narrow rectangles and then these tags, which you'll see in some of my samples that I'm going to show you. But first, let's just make one of these. So let me set all of this aside. Oh, it does come with dimensionals, and it comes with this real narrow tear-in tape. So I'll set this over here. And I'm going to be using this garden green, which has the crushed curry on the back side. So we're just going to fold along all of our score lines. So just kind of loosening it up the direction we want this box to go. So the crushed curry, of course, is going to be on the inside. So I'm just folding along every single score line because it makes the assembly of the box a lot easier. Okay. So there we have our loosened up a box. So what we're going to do is we're going to fold in these two tabs right here. And we're just going to fold over the flap right over those. I'm trying to hold it so you can see it. Let me try it from this angle. Okay, so these two flaps folding in. And then we're just going to close this flap right over it. Very hard to do in the air and like trying to demonstrate at the same time. Okay, and that little flap tucks into a slit that's already pre-cut for you. So you don't even need adhesive to put these boxes together. We'll do the same thing over here. We'll just fold that flap over the two little tabs, tuck it into the slit down at the bottom, and voila, we have a little box. Almost like a mini paper pumpkin box. So super cute, perfect size for a gift card. And I'm going to pair it with the polka dot cover. So we're going to do once again, there are score lines on here, so I'm just going to fold along my score lines. And this is the sleeve that goes around the box. Okay, so now that I have all of that, you'll see here how this is going to wind around my box. Okay, so by holding it here for a second, I can decide where I need to have my tear and tape. And I want to do 2 pieces. So I'm going to do one right underneath this flap, and then I'm going to do one on top of this flap. Okay? So 2 pieces. So I'll put some tear and tape here on the edge of my flap. And then, so I've got that one here. So fold it over. So this one's going to be underneath this flap. I always like to just double check myself so that I'm not putting adhesive someplace that we don't want it to be. So there you go. You'll see we've got 1 strip there and 1 strip right here. Now, once again, I'm going to put my box back in here. And I'm going to take off the cover of both of those pieces of tear and tape. And I'm just going to kind of hold it snug as I line it up together. So we're going to do it this way. There we go. Just getting those lined up. So we're just going to kind of rub our finger over here, burnish it a little bit. And now what's going to happen is that is going to slide right off of this box. Okay? So I'm actually going to turn it over. Now that I've done that whole thing, I realize that I put my seam on the top of my box. So I'm just going to turn it over so that that seam is hidden down underneath. So now I can slide that back on. Now with all of my boxes, because I don't know when I'm going to use them, I'm going to design them so that they are easy to get into. So when I put my my baker's twine on, I'm going to do it so that the baker's twine does not have to be untied for me to open this up and put, you know, a gift card in here or a little note for somebody. So what we're going to do is we're going to take one of these tags, pop the little hole out here. We've got a flower die cut and we have a circle die cut. And we're going to take, where'd my stamp go? I have it here. Here we go. And I'm going to use my regular ink pad. I like to save these for giveaways and prizes and stuff. So I just use my regular ink pad when it comes to making my kits. So I'm going to put congrats and cheers to forever, so that when I have somebody I know who's getting married, this will be a great little box to give to them. Okay, so I'm going to take this one and let's see here. How should I do this? I'm kind of deciding on the fly here what I want to do. We're going to put some dimensionals on here. And we're going to add that to our card. Our box. I'm always so used to saying cards. I think we'll stick it over here. Okay. And then I'm going to take a little bit of tape. Actually, I guess I don't need tape quite yet. I'm going to do my baker's twine. So we're going to leave enough that I can tie a bow. I'm just going to wind this around a couple of times. Now, because it's on my, the wrap, I will be able to still slide this on and off to put something in the box, and it won't affect my design. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and just tie a knot. Just because I need it held in place before I deal with the bow. Okay, so we'll get that through here. All right, so I have it tied in a knot, okay? Now what I'll do is I will take my tag and my flower, and I'm going to adhere the flower onto the tag. Kind of like so. Leaving a little bit of that exposed because we're going to set that over the baker's twine. And that hole is really helpful for being able to put our bow. So we're going to stick this guy right here. So I'm going to get that baker's twine. See, now it's coming through my hole. And we're going to stick it like that. And now I'm going to tie my bow. And it just ties right over that tag. I'll bring it up close here in just a second. Let me just fix it. And we'll trim off the ends since it's still attached to my spool. We'll trim this end. And so here we've got our little box. Congrats, cheers, and forever. And again, because I stuck that straight onto the wrap, I'm able to take this on and off without having messed up my design. So really helpful if you're wanting to put together this kit and maybe you don't need gift boxes right now, but you still want to craft. Or you can just cut apart all these pieces and make fun cards with them. But let me show you some other options here. So we've got special delivery for your special delivery. And then I put, oh baby, right there. Good things come in small packages. Happy, happy birthday. Now this one, I just adhered the ends of the baker's twine right onto the wrap. So that's why there's no bow. They're just adhered right behind this tag. And then I did another wedding one. This one says, happy for you on the tag. And I added some of those little leaf die cuts over here as well. Oh, I should have made a graduation one too. I forgot to do that style. But I thought these boxes were super cute. Unfortunately, there was an add-on of cards and envelopes. So if you want a package of these, I do have some extras. They're sold out online, but I do have some extras. So let me know if you want the add-on cards and envelopes. It coordinates with all of these colors. So it makes for some really easy cards if you want to turn the boxes into cards. All right, you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in here today on this week. Oh, I know what we'll call it. The week of discombobulation. That's a word, right? Discombobulation. Discombobulated. Yeah, that's the week between Christmas and New Year's. So thank you guys so much for tuning in for Coffee and a Card. And I will catch up with you soon. Don't forget to encourage one another and build each other up. Have a great day.